So how was your weekend?
It was pretty good. How was yours?
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are y'all?
Good.
Okay, so I would just like to thank y'all for taking a day off your summer vacation to come up here and be educated about some of these eating disorders. And so here is just a list of the very common eating disorders. There are a ton. I mean, there's eating disorder for everything. These are some of the main ones that we've seen. Anorexia nervosa is one that we've seen in our school very often. There's dramatic weight loss, refusal to eat certain foods, and then there's denial of hunger, and then consistent excuses to avoid meal times or situations. And then there's often a withdrawal from school, family, friends. There's just such a difference in how the kids' behavior. So have y'all seen this?
Yeah, on lunch duty actually last week, I saw a student who didn't eat for 3 days in lunch, and I was wondering what was going on. But I'm not going to assume that he has this, but this is definitely something that could be going on in his life.
Has he been like really withdrawn from class?
Yes, he has. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm never paying attention really. It's
Yeah.
hard for me to like get his attention in class.
That was a great 2 miles.
It was. Good job.
I am so tired of this thing. That was a total workout. I'm gonna lay off the Chick-fil-A. Well, that was a good workout.
It was good. It's about an hour.
Yeah, alright. Well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow in class.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Thanks, you too.
I'm only gonna run like 2 more miles. One that we've seen, bulimia nervosa, and this one, the kids usually appear to be the average body weight because they eat, and then they throw up. So there's normally, you can't tell a difference in them from a child that doesn't have eating disorder. Frequently associated with depression and changes in social adjustment is a common sign. Often these kids have a sore throat because they're throwing up so much. They have a really, really bad self-esteem. They vomit after they eat, and then they binge eat, and then they throw up.
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, I just ran a lot today, so maybe sick.
Okay. I was just checking.
Are you okay? I heard you throwing up.
Yeah, I think I had food poisoning.
Oh.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
And this eating disorder is not one that many people are very familiar with. We've actually seen this one really, really common in our school, especially in the athletes. So this is orthorexia nervosa, and this is irrational concern about food. They don't want to ever eat anything that has too many calories or too many carbs, and they're always worried about it. They always avoid food, so they would not want to eat the cafeteria food. They feel really guilty when they stray from what they put in the guidelines. They have depression and mood swings and anxiety because they're always nervous about if they're going to overeat, if they're going to gain too much weight, if they've had too many calories. So this one is something that is not as common, but we really need to watch because we've seen it in our school.
So what'd you get to eat? I got a smoothie. I got the Chunky Monkey. What are you getting? I am just gonna eat a few of these peanuts. A few of those peanuts. That's it?
Yeah, the whole package of peanuts has like 12 grams of fat and 180 calories. I can only afford to eat a few.
That's like 5 of them.
I know, but do you know how many calories are in a Chunky Monkey?
No, but I mean, it's not that much.
I can only have 500 calories a day.
We have a couple of these are just a couple of things that I jotted down of what we can do to help. But what were some ways that y'all think that we can?
Well, I don't know. It's a hard thing, I think, for teachers because you can't really get that involved in their lives, and it's very
There's so much legal stuff.
right. And so I think it's just knowing the boundaries of how to approach a student. Is just the difficult part. I also think teachers are probably kind of anxious and worried about confronting students because they don't really know what they should do about it.
So main one that I would want y'all to be aware of and all the other teachers is to just be aware and be compassionate. There are so many times that a child is overlooked just because the teacher didn't take the time and see what was going on in that child's life. So just be aware, and if you notice if you notice these things, we're going to set up an anonymous hotline that the students can go and say that they think they might have a friend that needs help, and we'll see about organizing eating disorder prevention programs and events all around campus. So maybe our kids that do have an eating disorder will come forward and feel like they can talk to us about it. Okay, this concludes our eating disorder seminar. Just be aware and make sure that the kids know that we care. I think that's it, and there is punch and cookies out there, and y'all grab a refreshment, and then we'll see you in August.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I think the first question was, Jessica, how did this affect you in school?
I feel like it affected me differently in school than it did other people, because in high school, my mom was friends with most of my teachers and, friends with the dance teacher who all knew Megan.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess, in high school, it was a good thing because I had those people to, go and talk to, when stuff was happening.
Right.
But, overall, it was just like an added stress, so I guess it kind of didn't really help school.
Right.
It made focusing on like those things not as easy.
Right, because you're having to focus on home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. And then, if any of your teachers helped you and what they did that was helpful and what they did that was harmful, if they did anything.
Like I said, in high school it was really nice because I just had someone to talk to, and honestly, like, they didn't even have to say anything back. I was just like, this is what's happening. It was like somebody to talk to without it being overly dramatic, and people were like, oh, let me help you. I was like, I don't need you to help me, I just need you to like listen to the words that I'm saying.
Like, be there.
So like that, yeah, so that was really nice. And then in college, actually, like recently, I had one professor, it's my major, so they know what this is happening, so I know what's going on. When Megan was like in her car accident or whatever, and I was like freaking out about it, I was like wasn't focusing. I've actually had teachers like give me extensions on projects and papers.
That's so nice.
Because they like, again, since it's my major, they understand it's a big deal and it's like a big thing, so they were super like nice about it, I guess. Yeah.
That's